Oh. Hey, Fright Nights. It's Count Jackula. We finally made it to Portland. Holy shit. So, yeah, okay, so, first things first, the phone, and as far as I can tell, the car charger does not replenish power as fast as the phone depletes it. It charges Horror Guru's phone, not mine. So I was using that to navigate and ran out of charge. And at that point, you have to put it in the wall, we have discovered, because the car just won't fucking do it. And I wanted to meet with a friend of mine, but in order to get around the city, in order to meet her, I have to use the phone, and so we're seeing how fast that phone's going to charge, because this is going to take too long. I just can't do it. And she can't, because she's visually impaired, so she can't drive, and it's like 11 at night, so she's not going to really be able to get around, except maybe by taxi, which would be way too fucking expensive. So hopefully that phone will charge in not too terribly long, because once it's charged, it'll hold for 4 hours. It's just the frustration of fucking it losing its goddamn charge. Oh, and yeah, say hi, Josh.
Hi. Hello.
Yeah, take a look at our beautiful room.
Yes, this is.
It's got 2 beds, that widescreen TV, a desk, a couple of this big mirror set up here. It's actually not bad. The big problem with it, there's a fan but no air conditioning, and it is hot.
Yes.
It is 11 at night, and it is hot. It is not it's not one of those beautiful warm nights where you're like, hey, I'll walk around and there will be beautiful girls in various states of less clothing because it is warm at night. No, it is hot. It is fucking hot. Oh god, weirdness when I checked in. Apparently when you check into a hotel, I don't know if every Ramada Inn does this or just the one in Portland, or if it's something that Portland specific does, because Portland has all these really weird rules. Like, for one, you can't pump your own gas. You're not allowed to self-serve in Portland. It's against the law.
That's such a dumb...
I know. It's so amazingly weird. And it has something to do with protecting jobs. And I'm like, okay, so you pay a guy to interrupt you and make this less convenient.
Protecting jobs? I never had any use for that job.
Yeah, I know. Most people don't. Most people don't. But apparently it employs enough people that they decided to fucking protect it.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
I feel like there are more important jobs that could use such protecting. There is a gigantic spider up there.
Oh, god damn it. Like, hold on. Whoa. Oh, man. Look at that guy. All right.
He's going to lay eggs in our fucking...
Yeah, he's too high for me to, like, scoop up.
Yeah, he is.
He's just gonna be there.
He's got the perfect spot.
Little fucking bastard. Well, we'll figure that out later. Yes. God, I thought I brought the plug for this thing because it's
the camera?
Yeah, because there's the adapter, but I can't find the actual like extension.
Well, if you can't, I'm pretty sure I brought mine. It's the main camera.
Oh, right. Okay, awesome.
So if you need to plug it in, I should be able to provide that.
Yeah. Okay, quick story time. So I am in Portland. Those of you who are particularly close to me know how I feel about Portland. Me and Portland generally do not get along. Now, I'm not talking about every individual in Portland. I am not even talking about the majority of people in Portland. I am, however, talking about a majority of people in Portland that I have met because I have been through this town. Every time I go to Seattle, I have to come through this town. And I swear to God, the spirit of the city itself is antagonistic towards me. First time I was here was when I was an illustrator, and we set up at a comic book shop that we had been invited to. Everything was great. I had my artwork out. I was feeling really great. Feeling like, hey, I'm going places. And what ensued was a discussion about the sexism of my artwork. This gal came in. Proceeded to harangue me about the fact that I draw these really, these very lush women, and then proceeded to hand me an opening for her art gallery opening.
That is a big fuck you.
Yeah. It was a super fuck you. It was super fuck you, and I was mad. And I took the invitation. I was just like, I don't need this. So that was my first experience in Portland. My second came when me and Linda came up to Seattle because I wanted to see the city again, and me and her desperately needed to get some time away from the Bay Area. So we planned a quick little trip up to Seattle, and we had to come through Portland. I had told her what had happened in Portland and how I was very angry at Portland. And as soon as we get in town, as soon as we cross into the city of Portland proper, she is like, holy crap, I've never wanted to punch a city before. I'm like, it does that. It does that. Unless you are absolutely the kind of person that loves Portland, oh God, no, you feel it. At least I do. And she did too.
You're not alone.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought Bay Area was smug. God.
Yeah. So second time I come through here, I'm like, okay, Portland, come on, suck a chance. Come on, don't be mean. I'm willing to forgive and forget. I could say I was wrong. I step out of the car, two drunk girls immediately run into me, vomit on my shoes, and then a homeless guy asks me for money, but he doesn't ask, he is yelling at me. Why don't you give me some fucking money? Like he's hobo steaming it. And I'm just like, wow. 10 seconds. 10 seconds since I opened the door of my car and stepped out onto the sidewalk. That happens. And I'm like, oh, God. Okay, fine. Look, let's just get some rest and get out of here. But the story does not end there, because there's another tale, but it doesn't have to do with me. It has to do with my friend Renee, who lives here, who I'd like to see, but I'm not sure I can because of the phone.
If you I can loan you my phone.
Oh.
I mean.
Okay.
All you have to do is use the maps right there.
Oh, okay. I might do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll finish up here, and thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, that's my buddy. My guy. Awesome. Okay, so the third story doesn't have directly to do with me, but it does deal with me indirectly. So Renee came down to the Bay Area shortly after she moved to Portland because she was like, hey, we're on the same coast. I'd love to come see you. And me and Linda were like, yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, come down anytime. And so she did. But she got to the Bay Area through like some sort of a ride share. Now, I just said ride share, and I know out there, among some of you, a shudder went down your spine, and you're like, oh shit. Oh shit, I think I know what's happening. Yeah, you probably do. So, the one thing that we asked Renee for, we were like, kind of joking, but kind of not joking. In Portland, there is an establishment called Voodoo Donuts, which is the crown jewel of the city as far as I'm concerned. It is a voodoo-themed donut place, and they have a type of donut that I love called the Mango Tango, and they are the only ones that make it as far as I can find. So I was like, hey, bring some Voodoo Donuts, get Mango Tangos, I love them. Don't have to do anything else except bring yourself and a box of donuts. What the hell? And that donut place is open like 24 hours. So, anytime she can get there, she can walk in, buy a box of donuts. She's on her way. Well, first of all, they were 2 hours late picking her up. Then had some weird cockamamie story about how one of them was trying to escape an abusive husband, which may or may not be true. I actually don't know, and I'm not going to judge, except I already called it a cockamamie story. Because it starts to get weird. They're like, well, because this person's running away from spousal abuse, we can't risk going to the donut shop. Which was kind of the first thing that made you go, wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. Does he work at the Voodoo Donuts? What? Oh, okay, but whatever. Okay, maybe she just really needs to get out of town. Donuts versus someone's safety. No contest. Story's not done. So she comes to San Francisco. Everything's fine. We have a great time. And now it's time for her to go back. And she calls them up. She's like, okay, today's the day we agreed to go back. And, when would be a good time to pick me up? And they're like, oh, we already left.
Wow.
Yeah. We already left. They never called her. They didn't try to contact her. They had no intention of ever changing plans, of telling her they had changed plans. And when she's like, hey, what did you stranded me out here. Their response, no shit. Well, you're being selfish. Yeah.
Really?
That face, yeah. That was the face I had.
You mean abandoning someone in a fucking city after you've agreed to do this rideshare thing with them? That's not selfish?
Of course not, because they have very good reasons. Ooh, so that is a third tale of Portland. I do not know if there will be a fourth, or whether it will be good or bad. So we're going to see how this goes. Because right now we're 3-3. I do not want to make it a 4. I don't want to make it a 4.
Just please make it back to the hotel room alive.
Yeah.
I don't want to get a fucking call from the desk that you've just been arrested because you just punched out Portland.
Like fucking Hulk. Just fucking Hulk out and start smashing shit.
He lived a rampage that lasted throughout the entire state.
Well, anyway, we're going to see how this goes. So I'll check you guys later.